Tonight, the nation pauses to remember a man whose voice echoed through some of the most defining moments in modern American history. Tributes are pouring in for Jesse Jackson, pastor, activist, political trailblazer, and one of the most enduring figures of the civil rights movement. From presidents to grassroots organizers, leaders across the country are honoring a life devoted to justice, equality, and the relentless pursuit of change. Born in 1941 in Greenville, South Carolina, Jesse Jackson rose to prominence during the height of America's struggle for civil rights. He worked closely with Martin Luther King Jr., becoming a trusted ally during some of the most turbulent years of the 1960s. Jackson was present in Memphis in 1968 during Dr. King's final campaign in support of striking sanitation workers. After King's assassination, many wondered who would carry the torch forward. Jackson answered that call. In the years that followed, he founded the Rainbow Push Coalition, focusing on economic empowerment, voting rights, and social justice. His message was clear. Civil rights were not just about desegregation, they were about opportunity, dignity, and representation. Jackson became known for his powerful oratory, often ending speeches with a phrase that would define his legacy: "Keep hope alive." In 1984 and again in 1988, Jackson made history by running for President of the United States. At a time when few believed a black candidate could mount a serious national campaign, he built a broad coalition of voters across racial and economic lines. Though he did not secure the nomination, his campaigns expanded political participation and reshaped the Democratic Party's national conversation. Many observers say his groundbreaking bids helped pave the way for the eventual election of Barack Obama decades later. Following news of his passing, tributes flooded social media and news outlets. Former colleagues described him as fearless and relentless. Civil rights groups praised his decades of advocacy for marginalized communities. Faith leaders remembered him as a preacher who believed deeply in justice as a moral calling. Across the country, memorials are being organized to celebrate his life and legacy. Like many leaders who spend decades in public life, Jackson faced criticism and controversy, yet even his critics acknowledge his undeniable impact on American politics and civil rights. For more than half a century, he stood at the intersection of activism and politics, marching in the streets, negotiating behind closed doors, and speaking truth to power. Jesse Jackson's passing marks the end of a remarkable chapter in American history. But his words, "Keep hope alive," continue to resonate. As tributes continue to pour in, supporters say the greatest way to honor him is to continue the work, fighting injustice, expanding opportunity, and never giving up on the promise of equality. This is a legacy that will not fade. Keep hope alive.